Morning. Hear that owl? And all the animals are out making bird sounds. And the rooster wants up. Boots is hanging out, staring, because she's not sure what to make of Bella. Bella's had a long night. Good girl, Bella. Morning, Bud Files. How are you? We are just getting going with our morning. Oh, there's a kitty in the tree. I'm going to get a couple sips of coffee in, and then I am going to go let the animals out. How have you guys been? Have you been out exploring? Alright, that's the cat is either gray, lesser or greater. I don't know which one. Oh, there's both of them. Maybe they are both friendly. So you guys have to tell me. There's two of them next to each other. Don't they look identical to you? Because my son swears one of them is less gray and the other's more gray, and I think they're exactly the same gray. So I don't know. We are just chilling on the porch for a minute, drinking my coffee before I get going with my chores. Mississippi Mary's in the house. Good morning. How are you today? And here comes Bippity. She came out of the garden. She lives in the garden with her kitten. They're kind of funny because they lived in the dog barn for the longest time, and then they just decided to move. So I don't know. Her kitten's half wild, but we need to work on taming her, or him, whatever it is. I think it's a him. Oh, awesome. I want to go digging. I went yesterday. I went live even, and wasn't finding diddly squat the whole time I was going live. Finally, the battery ran out, or was close to, so I went ahead and just took it down and continued to scan around. I ended up finding a crystal doorknob, which was a weird find for a park. And I got an old nickel, like a 1950-something nickel. But nothing real fantastic. It was just funny because the other day we were at the park, we were pulling silvers left and right, and so I thought I should go back there, and nothing. But I'm gonna go this weekend. I'm gonna go up north and go detecting. And we are going to. I invited Teresa the treasure hunter to come out next weekend because Juice has his big beast. Whatever you call it, beast off competition, and he couldn't find anybody who detects for old relics and things like I do, and so I told him I would ask Teresa if she would do it, and she sounds like she's interested. She just has to check her schedule, and if it works out, we're going to go head to head up in one of my little tiny towns on the same property, and that'll be fun. It'll be interesting. So we're looking forward to it. We're going to see what happens. So Mary, where are you going to go out digging? Do you have a permission lined up? Is it a park? Is it a field? Is it a house? What are you doing? Or do you do curb strips? I don't do curb strips personally. I don't like people coming out of their house and yelling at me. I find it interesting all the little kittens have come up, because they've been pretty much barn dwellers and must be feeling a little more bold. And Boots is like trying to figure out why Bella's got food and she doesn't. Oh, local park. Local parks can be super fun. I mean, that's, I don't do tot lots per se, but if I'm traveling around an area and I don't have You know, if I don't have like a permission lined up, I totally go to a park. When we were out in Iowa, I found a barber quarter at a park, and Eric got a rare V-nickel and I think a mercury dime. So that was we went and visited Starry's Lost and Found, and he hadn't taken his detector out yet, so we went out detecting with him, kind of showed him the ropes and stuff, and I brought him a shovel because he had a little hand digger, and that wasn't going to cut it, so I gave him one of my big shovels to do his detecting with, and I thought we all had fun. We had a really nice dinner and got to hang out and stuff. It was hotter than get out, so it was very hard to be out digging that day. It was just really, really, really hot, but you know, it was fun. I had a good time, and we went back out after dinner, and that's when I found that barber. So that was cool. Zaxon, good morning. It's nice to see you this morning. We're being lazy this morning. We haven't even stepped off the porch yet. Just drinking my coffee. This morning's coffee is brought to you by Grandma Kelly. Actually, I actually didn't get the sticker from Grandma Kelly. It came in a sticker pack that I won. And the coloring was just so perfect for this. Here you can see there. You can see the coloring was so perfect for this color of this mug. I couldn't resist but make it a Grandma Kelly mug. I know there's people that make like sticker walls and stuff, and then they use them as their backdrops when they're doing live streams. For starters, I don't know where my green screen cloth is, because that was something that came with a photo shoot background thing that I think is in the green bin. And when you green screen, it does weird things with your hair, I've noticed. So I just don't do that. But yeah, the backdrop thing, that's interesting. But I found that a lot of people go to the extra length to make stickers that are, they're like outdoor stickers, I think, and they're kind of waterproof and real sturdy. And I hand wash my mugs. Happens when you have green hair. Yes, I don't have green hair though. It just, I don't know. I always just thought green screen looked weird because I have to jump on Zoom meetings too for work, and they have the same thing where you can do the virtual background, or you can blur your background. Anytime you do that, it just does weird things to your head, the shape of your hair. I was gonna say, oh, when you make sticker mugs, as long as you hand wash them, the stickers hold up just fine. And the only one that isn't working out too great is I did one for Ohio River history, and that mug was a little rounder than the others, so the sticker's a little wrinkled, which is not ideal. But other than that, it's actually pretty cool. And I don't know, it's kind of cool to have. These are all stickers that are channels that I've interacted with or channels that I follow, and I just I don't know, kind of like taking them along with me in the morning. I just did my other mugs up last night. Tanner helped me, and we did one for Boy Rules, we did one for 508 magnets, and we did one with the new holographic sticker that we did for my channel. So right now we've got all of our Go Cups are done, and I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to put some Go Cups in my my big fat giveaway on the prize wheel. We have we're doing a special prize wheel. We're doing two of them actually. We're doing a race for silver. There's 10 silver coins we're going to be racing for over the next 10 Diggun After Dark live streams starting this. Is today Friday? Because if today's Friday, it's starting tonight. I think today is Friday. And then the winner of the race will spin the wheel for which coin they get, and they are a combination of silver coins and silver rounds. Good morning, Susie's Home and Garden in New York City. I appreciate your being here. And Bella Fan is in the house. Good morning, Mark. And I saw Wicked Insanities checking his tomatoes. You gotta show me what your tomatoes look like, because mine are still green. And Bella Fan says you need really good lighting to get a good green screen effect. At least 2 lights dedicated to the background. That sounds like a lot of work, if you ask me. I am just not that professional to have studio lighting when I live stream. I pretty much just my I do this downstairs now, so it's not on my Mac anymore. It's on my PC. I bought a Dell PC just for my new job, and I'm using that because the beagle's in the house. Good morning. We'll go see Jax after a little bit too. Kennedy's checking his tomatoes. I am checking mine. I'm going to take a look and see what's going on. 5 little red tomatoes, but they're cherry tomatoes. They're not quite red enough. And other than that, we are still solidly in the green tomato land. These are tomatillas. Those are not edible. And then over here, we also have squash coming over. These are spaghetti squash. And there is one ginormous zucchini on the ground here that I'm guessing, I don't know who picked this. If Tanner picked it? Oh gosh, we're gonna have to carry this over the chickens because I don't want them eating it over here. We're gonna put the coffee down on the bumper of the van that my stepson abandoned here when the engine broke. Just leave that there. We're gonna bring the zucchini over and we'll give it to the chickens because it does not belong in the garden or at the side of the garden where they would decide there's food. We'll go over and check our chickens and let them out. And yeah, that stupid rooster comes over. We open the side door now for the chickens to be able to interact. And that stupid rooster's always coming over. You'll see we have, that's my old camper topper. I sold that truck and the lady didn't really want the topper. It's an awesome topper, but it's been stored in our barn for the past, gosh, 4 or 5 years. It's just dirty. It's perfectly good, but I'm never going to have that kind of vehicle again. So I decided that we should turn it into chicken accommodations. All right, here, guys, you see this? Who wants some squash? I'm just going to open this up, and then we'll open the other side too. See how many animals want out. We'll walk around and let everybody out on the other side too. This is going to be brought into that side yard, and it's going to be turned on. It's turned right side up and turned into a shelter, so that when the are you guys ready for a stampede? For the 5 left that didn't go out the side door? Yeah. Come on out. I know. Come on out. It's that way. Good girl. That's right. Come out and get some. You guys, come on down, too. Yeah, everybody went through the side yard because we have that door open. We're trying to train the little chickens to hang out in the barn because when it turns cold, they're going to have to live in there with everybody else. So that's how we are integrating. And what's in here? Oh, we got some DDG in here. Good. That's what we were hoping we were in there. We're going to give these guys a little bit. We're actually, my husband's getting whole corn for them, I think. If his truck is gone, he's getting whole corn today. His truck's not gone, he's not. These guys actually like the whole corn better than the dried distiller grain, which is what DDG is. But they'll eat this stuff too, no, don't get me wrong. I'm going to get these guys set up, and then we'll bring some of this over to the juveniles too. And somebody pooped in there. That's not nice. I'll have to get that cleaned out. Tanner can do that. Because that sounds to me like it's a chicken chore the kids can do. You know, we got chicks coming out, and we don't want that. So let's get them scooted back in. Come on, guys. Run for it now. Come on. You guys, up, we got one more. Get your little, oh, no. Get your little butt back into safety. Go on. Get in there. And you too. Oh, man. We're going to have this issue. Oops. Okay. Get your little, oh, go through the door. Jeez. All right. I think all the little ones are back in. Here. See this one? She likes to eat little birds. And make sure she doesn't, that's not what she's chasing. The little birds run around when they don't have their mamas. They peep like, come eat me, come eat me. It's not good. What we're trying to do is keep the littles in. We'll actually bring them that zucchini a little bit. Sorry, you're not getting this anymore. This is going over the top. Whoops. Almost pelted a bird with that. That would have been bad. Okay, so we just have to close that side door. But I'm going to bring one more thing of grain over for the juveniles that are on the other side. And then these guys can do the thing. We're going to close this up to keep the roosters out of the pen. Did you want in? You can come in. I think this one used to be a mama, but I don't know if she still has a chick or not. This is all we do here is we just have a swing gate here, Mr. Ed door. And if you really want to make it done, have it done properly, I got to do it on the inside and latch it. But instead, we're just going to use a bar here to just keep it propped shut. There we go. Now let's go around the side and we'll see what's going on over here with the littles. Hi guys. How are we doing this morning? Oh, look at this. You got lots of grass clippings over here. I don't know about that. Give you guys some food. And we'll have to come back and bring you water later. You have, I don't know what the heck is going on here. It's almost like they have hay down here. This is not edible food. This is who knows what. Alright guys. You know what, we're going to take this little one over for these guys. They'll like that. Let's see who discovers the zucchini's good. There you go, one of my chicken hawks. I think that's an Americana, actually. And the only one that figured out that was food. Let's see what we got here. Oh, good morning, Leanne. It's good to see you. Thank you, Susie. That is awesome. Brad Welch is in the house. And Wicked said his choice tomatoes are not red yet. They're doing okay. 3 of the 5 plants, but you don't know what's going on with the others. I don't know what a chookie is. Brad Welch. Love the chookies. Is that, oh, are these my little chicks? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. You know, these guys, I pretty much just check, make sure they got food and water. They can come around the side as well. This is my one barred rock. That was my discount chick, is coming out. She's getting big. And that brown one's a rooster that I've booted out of the thing before and flew back in. He doesn't actually need to be in here anymore. He's plenty large without being in here. And I think I let this Wyandotte back in, and it looks like the Wyandotte does have a chick. I think that's her chick. So ladder, let her back in. This is Peep. This is the one that came out when this is the one that came out when I hatched them. And he's a little nervous because he knows I'm going to grab him and kick him out. Yeah, hey, good morning, Peep. How you doing? If I can get close to him, he will get booted. Because he doesn't really need to be in here. He's big enough to be out with the others. But he knows that I'm going to throw him out. Yes, he does. You notice that? He's on top of this. Now, I could grab him. We actually have a fishing net that we use to grab chickens when we want them. I don't want them that bad. I'm going to let him be for now. These guys don't like being booted out of the little pen. They find it annoying, to say the least. And I kicked out a bunch of them and they flew back in because they all can fly up to the fence. Hey, Boots. There's my kitty. I think everybody's out doing their everything. I put one more thing of grain down for these guys and then close that up. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, step in the poop. That's even better. All right. There we go. Hey, Red. Where's Dash this morning? I don't see Dash. Yeah, I was thinking we have one too many roosters, and now I'm not missing my master rooster. I don't see him in here either. Yeah, we are going to get down to preserving our eggs here pretty soon. I'm going to do some... Oh, there's Dash. I knew it was here. He just wasn't making noise. We're going to preserve some eggs for winter. And with that, what you do is you wash them and then you coat them with mineral oil and put them in a cool place. And they will keep all winter if you do that. Sometimes the yolks degrade a little bit, but they are great for scrambled eggs. And the other thing I was going to try this year is I'm going to scramble some eggs and then freeze them. So you can do that, and then you can use the thawed eggs. You can use them in baking. Or I assume you can use them in scrambled eggs as well. I don't think they get too strange. Big cat fight going on over there. You have to rotate them to keep them fresh? What do you mean? Do you mean turn them around, or do you mean use them? Yeah, in the spring and early summer, when we have lots of extra eggs, then I sell some of the excess eggs to help pay for their feed. But when it starts to get towards the end of summer, we preserve them. Oh, even if they're coated in mineral oil, you're supposed to turn them upside down? I've never heard that before. Makes sense, although it sounds like a pain in the butt. Oh, I should make sure these guys have water over here. What have we got going on over here for the chicks and water? Do they have any? Maybe a little bit. A duck is eating the food and throwing the grain on top of the chicken. That's funny. Get out of my box. Yeah? What are you doing? Ooh, that sounds good. The scrambled eggs with the herbs and stuff, and tomatoes sounds really good. And actually, you know what we like to do is we like to take salsa and sour cream, mix them together. And then you have scrambled eggs with diced bell pepper and a little bit of cheese, and then the sour cream salsa mix, and that stuff's tasty. I'm gonna go ahead and come over this side. Oh, you know what? I left my coffee on the van. Oh, that's where we're gonna go. Hey, Bella. Come on. We'll go ahead and put her in first. That's one happy dog. Hey, you wanna go barn? Wanna go see Jax? Come on. That is one happy dog. I'm gonna take her over. She's hungry. She's gonna have her breakfast. That's why she's going to the barn. And then she'll bounce out of this fenced area as soon as she's done eating. Yeah, one of these things, I think I planted a watermelon in there. I need to figure out which one the watermelon is. And then I also planted pumpkins over by the burn pit. And I don't know if they're coming up. We're gonna have to go look. Jax, no. No! He knows the rules. One dog food down for you today. I'll feed you food. Oh, they're all coming over. Okay, fine. We'll give them just a handful here. No! Hey, Bob! Get your butt back outside. I just put food over there. It's there. This is a mess because the dog jumps over and tears up the bags when she's mad that we don't let her out. This is only happens if the back door's shut and Bella can't go jump the fence, and she takes it out on the dog food bags, which is why we have trash cans. Oh, look! Here comes Bashful. I just nicked myself on the back of that barn door. You think I had a tetanus shot? Hey, Bashful, what you doing? I wonder if there's something I can give him from the garden. Oh, you know what? We want to check our cucumbers. A couple of them ended up on the counter last night. I don't know if that was my son or my husband that pulled them. But let's just check and see if there's any more that are up. And we'll see if Spitty's up yet. These are cucumbers over here. And I think the two that were ready got pulled. There's a little pickle right there. And oh no, there's a giant one. Haha. All right. Now we have something to give to Bashful. Except we have to cut it somehow. Let's see. Oh, here. There we go. Cucumber for Bashful. Hi, kiddo. How's my little rooster today, huh? Here. Oh, I didn't throw that very good. Here you go, boy. Here. Go get it. There. It's not for the kitty cat. It's for the chicken. There you go. Oh, I knew you'd like that. Is that good stuff? Huh? Do you like that? All right, let's go. No, I want you away from the garden. Go get your cucumber. Go on. There we go. I just don't want him next to the garden because I don't want him deciding there's food in there. We are going to go give the other half of the cucumber to the little chicks. And then we are going to grab my coffee that I left on the van and head back over and hang out. And before I get to work this morning, I think I'm going to have to clean and dress where I scratched myself on that. Scratched myself on one of the door the door had a bolt sticking out. But fortunately, I've had a tetanus shot, so we'll just clean that up and call it good. I know my big chickens would love this too, but I like to give the treats and stuff to the little ones. See, right now they're eating the zucchini. Now they can have some. Look, they're like, oh, cucumber, that's even better. Let's see who figures out that's food. No, they're not digging it. They like the zucchini better than the cucumber. But they're fine in there. They'll figure it out. Someone will eat it, I'm sure. Alright, let's go grab my coffee. Get caught up with chat real quick. Everybody saying hi. Mississippi Mary says yes. I like salsa and sour cream. And yes, grated cheese, definitely. You know, it's really lazy, but we buy those bags of grated cheese. And we usually pick them up when they're on sale. But, you know, it's not like we couldn't just cut cheese in little chunks and that'd be fine too, right? But yeah, it's just laziness. You can actually, the grated cheese, you can freeze it, but when you defrost it, it kind of clumps together. And with bar cheese, or whatever you call it, block cheese, you can freeze it and you defrost it, it's fine. So we do that sometimes. If it's on sale, we'll pick up some extras, throw them in the freezer. And you see Bashful's still having himself his little feast. And the cat's wondering why he's getting food and she's not. See, we raise our kitties with the chickens so they don't eat them. And that's why we have issues with wildcats come around and then they kill our chickens. So we have a tendency to relocate wildcats. Well, exactly. The defrosting does take time, doesn't it? We actually have to make some room in the freezer for hunting season because when we go hunting in the fall, most of that ends up in freezer camp. I do can a lot because that's one way to keep the amount of freezer space good. I was just looking around because my husband said there was a muskrat out here and it doesn't appear to be here anymore. So something must have dragged it off. There's a shoe, the wrong end of the world. Because Bella does that. She takes shoes off the porch and puts them on her trophy case, or her little hill. We are going to come up here and sit and drink some coffee. Oh, and the shoes have to stay on the edge because Lord knows what's on them right now. This porch needs to be swept or vacuumed or something. I don't know. Yes, the wildcats, they do. And they come around and they impregnate my cats too. And what we do with this is we set catch and release traps for them. And if, like I have taken them for a drive, taken them across the river and left them like near housing settlements elsewhere. Because I don't really like killing wild animals or wild cats or actually any animal. You know, my husband, my stepsons hunt, but I'm grateful for the meat. You know, deer is delicious, but I don't kill things. But with the wild cats, I'll relocate them or I'll take them up to a friend's farm. Now, my husband, we've had some, like we had a wild tom that was just really vicious and he killed all our kittens. And that one got dispatched because he was just not. You couldn't even get the cage right. You know, like you wouldn't be able to get his cage in the truck without him trying to kill you. So he was dispatched. But in general, they get relocated, take for a drive out in the country and let them live elsewhere. And that seems to work okay. It turns out the neighbor has some 30 or 40 cats, because I saw him feeding them one time. And I think that's where my cats are sometimes getting impregnated by the neighbor's cats. But yeah, it's just something, your cats have a purpose, and they help to keep the rodent population down. Plus, my son just loves them. He loves playing with them. Um, but I don't want to have like 60 cats on the farm. I'm okay with, a handful of them. And these guys are actually old enough. I should put a note in town see if he wants a kitten, because they're old enough to be out and about. We'll probably keep Boots, but a couple of them, if we keep them, we'll have to have them neutered, because I also don't. We keep the males, we neuter them so they're not continuously propagating. And we'll keep Bob, because Bob's like a really cool cat, and he's gotten into some scuffles. So he defends the kittens from wandering Tom, so we'll keep him. Yeah, Brad, of course. Um, so anyway, yeah, I'm going to be premiering a new video tonight at 7:30 Eastern. No, 7:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern. And at 9:15 Eastern, give or take 5 minutes or so, I'll be going live with Diggun After Dark. And it's Patty Dishroom's birthday today, so make sure you see her in chat somewhere, you wish her a happy birthday. We're going to be doing show and tell with some of her finds tonight, and then we're going to be doing the first of our races for silver for part of our big fat giveaway. So rather than have it all be in one night, we decided to spread it out a little bit. We have a scavenger hunt. The playlist is posted. I got to post the list today, so that we'll do that. We'll post it today so that everybody knows it's up there and ready, and we'll announce it again tonight that it's ready to go. First person to finish the scavenger hunt wins a prize, and then everybody who finishes it successfully will enter a race for another prize. And those are spins on the Big Fat Prize Wheel. The Big Fat Prize Wheel has Whit Hill's album. It's got a walker and some other coins, and it's got some challenge coins, which I thought was kind of cool. Diggun t-shirts, and I think we're going to try to get some Diggun Go Cups too. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the bingo prize wheel has all sorts of stuff on it, but I thought for this particular giveaway we would do a big fat prize wheel. We'll put like 20 prizes on it, and we'll remove one every time one goes off, and we will give away every prize on the wheel. That's what we're looking to do. So when we hit 1,500 subscribers, we will have a big fat giveaway bash, and it's just to thank people for supporting our channel. And that's when we will do races for every last item on the prize wheel. So the scavenger hunt people will get to have first crack at the prize wheel, and then we will have keyword. We have keyword giveaways. Look for keywords in my live streams, and these are on the mostly when I'm metal detecting live streams or these morning live streams. I'll drop a keyword, and then you use those keywords to enter for specific items. And right now we have an alligator or crocodile copper round. We have a walking liberty, and we have a silver buffalo round on there. And we'll be adding like 2 or 3 more keywords and prize things as you go. But you gotta look at the old live streams to pick the keywords up, because I just drop them in there, and we'll go like that. Hey, Bella bounced already. Oh, and we've got a whole lot of chickens and roosters over here on the wrong end of the world. Might have to chase them back over. That's not right. I don't know. We'll let them forage around for a little bit. But yeah, this isn't good. My husband will be over here chasing them all with a broom right now. That white rooster brought his flock over because he's like number 2 rooster, I think, or number 3 rooster. So they do that, and they like claim their portion of the flock and take them with them. So you could see he's got a few chickens with him, and a turkey for some reason. 1, 2, 3. Looks like he's got 4 chickens, and one of the turkeys is following him around today. Good morning, Bella. Did you get tired already? Yeah, you ate, and now you're ready to chill? Sit. Bella, you want to sit for me? Sit. What? Do you want to sit? Do you want to sit? Come on. Good girl. That's my good girl. Good girl. That is one happy dog. She spends the night chasing coyotes, and then all day pretty much, she sleeps in the garage. So that's her thing. Morning, Jack Gallman. Good to see you in the house. And I'm not sure what that means. Wicked and Sandy says, look like we are having bits soon. She was waiting on bigger matters. I am not sure if you're still talking about tomatoes or something else. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. My cut's starting to sting a little bit. But it doesn't look like it's bleeding, so that's good. We just broke the skin a little. It's all good. Oh, BLTs. Oh, I read that wrong. That sounds delicious, actually. And I've been making bacon the last couple days, actually. I fry up bacon, and then I pull the bacon out, and I slice up zucchini and fry those up in the bacon grease, a little bit of garlic, and those are delicious. Probably not really good for you, because it is, after all, fried in bacon grease, but it is some delicious stuff. We were actually talking about this last night. My son and I were talking about how we would make stuff, if you couldn't buy oil anymore, because, we would still have all of our garden stuff. Well, somebody's got a wild hair up her butt. What is up going on there? Woof. She must have heard something. Woof, woof. Or she heard the mailman. So, yeah, if, we still have, like, stuff from the garden, and we have eggs and things, but if you couldn't go to the store anymore, it would be challenging to be able to cook without any kind of oil. And oil doesn't keep, it goes rancid, with the exception of coconut oil. Coconut oil actually keeps a long time. I don't know if it keeps forever, but I've never had a batch go rancid. Even if you use it for frying and you reuse the oil, it never goes rancid. So, but yeah, I was like, well, we've got sunflowers, and we've got corn. You could press them somehow and get corn oil or sunflower oil out, but you can imagine how labor intensive that would be. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could have, if you have pigs or something, you could always use your lard, or you could use bacon fat. Or if you have cows, you have tallow. But you don't really have that with deer. Deer don't really have any fat on them. You got chicken fat, I guess, if the chickens are well fed. But yeah, it would be challenging to have the oil that we like to cook with, or any oil to cook with. And certain things like eggs are, yeah, you could boil your eggs, I guess, but if you poach them. But if you wanted to have fried eggs, you kind of need oil. So yeah, my son and I were just having that conversation. Think of it as part of his homeschooling. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, multicolored purple tomatoes do sound yummy. Now, Wicked Insanity, where are you located at? I'm just kind of wondering if you're in a later time zone than me, because you're already on lunch food. Because right now I'm still solidly on breakfast. I'm going to drink another cup, and then I am going to go find one of those Belvita bars for breakfast, I think, because we don't have any muffins or anything. We have not been out of here for like a week and a half, which is extremely long for me, but Southern. Okay, so you're thinking BLTs, and you're still in breakfast time too. Okay. I just I wasn't sure. Yeah, we're I don't know. We're due to kind of get down there and do like a supply run. I just haven't had time, and the days I have off, I've been wanting to go detecting more than anything. So that's what we've been doing. Hey, Bippity's hanging out. I don't know where her kitten is. I think she's still in the garden. And these guys are playing. But yeah, we're just kind of been hanging out close to home, with the exception of me getting out and going detecting here and there, and been working from home lately. So yeah. In fact, I gotta go work now and jump on the phones. I'm a patient advocate, is what I'm doing, and it's cool. I just check in and see how patients are doing, and have conversations all day. And then tonight we'll be live streaming after my premiere. Or actually, after my premiere will probably be Tampa Bay magnet fishing, and then Joel Blessed, and I'll be live streaming right after Joel Blessed. So my premiere is at 7:30. Tampa Bay at 7:45, Joel Blessed at 8, and I will go live about 8:10, 8:15 tonight. And we're going to be doing show and tell tonight and having some games and just basically hanging out. It's just a way to keep the party going. Appreciate it if you guys could stop in. We live stream every Friday after I Dig Fridays, and we live stream every Monday after Monday Digs. Ficus and Toast is in the house. Brad says he's not a cat man, but I must admit, cat does make your house a home because they're chill. I agree, but I really don't like cats inside the house because A, I'm allergic to them, and B, I don't like having to clean a litter box. Those are nasty. So yeah, I like having the cats outside. They're actually not supposed to hang on the porch. We usually have a squirt bottle over here on the grill that we use to encourage them to leave. Oh, we do have a squirt bottle. And Bob's looking at me like, you wouldn't squirt me. No, I probably wouldn't. This Bob's a cool kitty. But technically, they're all not supposed to be perched up here. And it's kind of fun to do this. And this. And this. And I have one under. But I won't squirt Bob. Bob just can't figure out his own memo. He has a hurt foot, and he defends the house, so. Oh, guys, you know what I didn't do? And I will do this real quick. We didn't feed the kitties. We threw some dog food down on the ground for them. But we'll walk over. Come on, guys, let's go eat. We'll give them a little bit of food. There's Scrappy Chickens over hanging with the rooster. I think that's a little... That's actually a pretty good looking chicken. Just saying. Yeah, I'm down to... I got 4 roosters, one of which Bashful he doesn't do rooster things. But I only have like 3 active roosters. And the chickens are still, looks like they're ridden pretty bare. So we might have to call one more rooster. But I don't really want to because all 3 roosters are beautiful, and they have good bloodlines. They're actually propagating good chicks. So I've been reluctant to call the roosters anymore. Sometimes you'll get one odd, just have an odd, they just will, I'm waiting for that to happen naturally. I know you guys are hungry. I know. Okay, who wants up? Come on up. There you go. They just get a little bit to supplement whatever they're doing. You can go see our kittens because they're over here. Yeah, Boo had 5 kittens. You guys can see them. They're hanging out. They're cute. Yes, they are. We'll leave them alone. Here's Boo. That's the mama. She's doing better this time. Last time she insisted on having her kittens under a bush, and then it rained. So I grabbed them and I put them in a box and put them in a sheltered area. And so she took them back and put them under the bush. No, you're not coming back here. And, oops, forgot to turn the light out. Let's shut the door, though, because I don't really want the turkey following me. She put them back under the bush, and then she only had 2 of them. I don't know where the other 3 went. And then, or she had 3 left. She had 5, and then she had 3. And so I went and put them in the barn in here so that they'd be safe. And then she dragged them and hid them all sorts of places, and they all didn't make it. I found one outside, and it was half alive, and I tried to revive it, and it didn't work. So she pissed me off big time last time with the kittens. But this time, she apparently got the memo, and she had them in the barn where she's supposed to have them. And they are doing really well. So I'm actually really pleased that she didn't do that. Because, yeah, sometimes, animals are just not very good mothers. Actually, sometimes people are not very good mothers either, for that matter. Yeah? You got something to say about it? You guys are all on the wrong side. Let's open the door and see if I can get you guys to go back where you're supposed to go. Come on, guys. We get food. Come on, guys. Who wants food? Who wants food? Yes, we'll give it extra food just to get the other ones to come over. You guys get chickens twice. See, they heard the can and they all came running. All right, come on. Here you go. Yep, turkey came over. Very good. That's what we were looking for. We got plenty of food now. And most of them are on the side they're supposed to be on, which is what we were hoping for. Rooster's still on the other side. There he goes. That's better. Come on over. You got food. Come on over. Here we go. And we got any stragglers, or do they all come over? Oh, we got one straggler. Hey, you need to go back over too. Go on. Get on over there. That's better. There. The only one supposed to be over here is Bashful. Because Bashful just hangs out. He's an outcast. So he just sort of does his thing. And I have no idea. He's probably in the trees now. There we go. I'm not sure what time it is, but I think it is time for me to get to work. I'm going to grab some coffee and head on downstairs. Start my day. Actually, this starts my day in a really lovely way. Appreciate you guys coming along with me. I am actually really enjoying having these little morning chats, and I hope you guys do too. It's kind of an early day thing for me, but yeah, it's really kind of cool, and I appreciate you guys hanging out for a bit. Sorry about that, Brad. That's probably because I was over on the far side. But I did get all the chickens over where they're supposed to be. So that's cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and find Bella a nice beef bone today and defrost it for her. Because we got to make room in the freezer for freezer camp for fall anyway. And yeah, she looks like she would like that. And anyway, I hope you guys could join me tonight for Digging After Dark. We're going to be having some fun games. I think we might try the trivia again, and we're going to be doing show and tell for Patty Disharoon's birthday. She sent me over a bunch of her finds. If anybody else has some finds they'd like to share, email me at iamdetecting@gmail.com, and we will share your finds and give your channel a shout out. And Monday, we stream after Monday Digs, and at that point we will be doing the unicorn races and doing some channel shares and stuff. And hopefully everybody had a good time today. If you're out digging, best of luck. Hope you guys have an awesome day digging. And this weekend we're hoping to get out and do some of that. So we'll look for that. We've been trying to live stream from my digs when I have internet signal. So depending where I go, I might be able to do that. Hope you guys all have a great day, and hope to see you guys later at Digging After Dark.